What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Toonrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is going to be pure speculation. Just warning you right now, pure speculation, because yesterday when I was trying to record a video for today, I realized that I was recording yet another Super Battle Road video or another Legendary Goku event video. And I thought, you know what? While this is cool and all, I'm kind of a little bummed out at the fact that I have to resort to this at this point in the celebration's life cycle. So instead of talking about why part 1 has been unfortunately a little uneventful, let's talk about what's coming up in part 2. As of right now, we have no idea what's coming up. I mean, when I say that, I don't mean we have no idea. We do have some idea, but we don't know anything concrete. We haven't been given any details, any dates or whatever. And also, this speculation is my own. So everything you hear here has been stuff that I've thought about. I'm not consulting any data miner resource. I'm not consulting anything on Twitter. This is everything that I am thinking about right now for part 2. So let's jump in. For part 2, we know that it's going to be coming up at some point. I have a prediction as to what date that's going to be, and it is going to be the 14th of August or the 15th of August. The reason why is there are a couple events that end at that date. So number one, the Saiyan Glutton Stamina event, that thing ends on the 14th of September. At is it refresh or a little bit after that? So that's the first. Wait, 6 Pacific. Oh, actually, this is in the morning. Oh yeah, because this is in accordance with JP time. So this is actually a weird thing to consider. But on the 14th of September, which is early morning, which will also be the 15th during the day or later on for JP. That will be when this event ends, as well as the Elder Kai summons. Actually, Elder Kai is a little bit different. Elder Kai is a full day later. So these two end on the 14th and 15th, respectively, which leads me to believe that that's going to be the date that this whole part 2 kicks off. As far as the information coming in, hopefully we'll get that ahead of time, because we should be getting an announcement regarding the story event getting some renovations, because in the 300 million download celebration, the same exact thing happened. They had a particular story event that needed to be shut down for a little bit so that they could prepare for the new levels to be added. And everybody knows that this event is going to be getting more levels, because the two free-to-play units that they mentioned in the Dokkan now are going to be getting TURs. Their TURs will require medals that come from the part 2 stages. So this event will definitely go down for maintenance probably 4 to 5 days before the part 2 kicks off. We'll probably get an announcement well before that. So the reason why the 14th or 15th is probably going to be the date that this whole part 2 begins is because if you check the logins, on the entire login bonus page, there are 38 days. This entire campaign, part 1 and 2 or 3 or whatever, of the whatever worldwide celebration is going to be 38 days. And after 19 days, you actually land on September 14th, or you could say 15th, depending on how you count. So between one of these 2 days will be when part 2 begins. So that would put us right in the middle, and then we'd have the rest of the time for logins and then, whatever else is there. Now, let's just take a look at what else could potentially be added here. Now, obviously, we do know that the Hercule EZA is going to be coming, because it's not... Yeah, so we had the Legendary Challenge campaign here. Let's actually look at the information for it. The Legendary Challenge campaign for the Hercule was basically talking about the fact that he's going to be getting an EZA. You could farm out his, super attack. You can farm out SA5, whatever. You can buy 5 of those medals per day. I've been buying it daily because I am at a Zenny surplus. I have no reason to be keeping any of it. I've got so much Zenny, I'm intentionally buying everything in the shop just so I could make a dent on my Zenny reserves, so that when I'm doing events and stuff, I actually feel like I'm gaining something out of it. Because I don't know how I'm going to feel when I reach rank 999 and have max Zenny. That's something that I haven't had to deal with yet. I know Goresh has done it. A lot of other people, not a lot of people, just a handful have done that. I don't know how that's going to affect my Dokkaning, honestly. So, I mean, the fact that the Zenny cap has already affected me is annoying. But everyone knows this LR EZA is going to be coming, so it is likely that that will begin in part 2. Another thing, I feel the Friend Summon will be coming in part 2. Now, there's nowhere to really show that here. But the Friend Summon LR, the next Friend Summon LR, it has to be in part 2. We had that crazy... little event where if you summoned, you could do a super summon, you could get some Kais, sleeping Kais. They wanted you to deplete your friend summon resources. They've done this twice now. The first time, I forgot what it was, but at that moment I also said this is right before, I think this might have been before the 5-year. people, not people, mainly me, were saying that this is because there's going to be a new friend summon coming up. And we've been overdue. It's been well over a year now. And this seems like the perfect opportunity for them to do this because a lot of people's resources for friend points are down. I myself am at 1.5 million now. I used to have, I think, 2 million or a little bit more. I'm really late to the party, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have 2, 3 times, 4 times more than me. But I strongly feel like there will be a friend summon LR coming up in part 2, or maybe at the end of it, kicking off the next campaign. It's got to be coming. It's got to be coming. So I think those are the two craziest. I mean, I don't know if the LR Hercule EZA is much of a crazy theory, but this one's my craziest theory as to what's coming up in part 2. Now, the other things that I'm going to be telling you is that the LR for part 2 is going to be LR Kid Buu and LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people have said this. The part 2 portion of the story event is going to likely consist of the final events of the Majin Buu saga and therefore of Dragon Ball Z. I feel like this means that Kid Buu will finally get the respect that he deserves and get an LR. And the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, now as far as the mechanics go for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I can't exactly tell you. But I feel like if they were to do that, it's going to be some sort of a Super Saiyan 3 mechanic where he transforms from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3 in that one iconic shot in the show where Vegeta's standing in the back, they do the whole rock, paper, scissors thing, Goku fights Kid Buu first, Vegeta stands in the background, he says, "So Kakarot's finally in the mood, is he?" That part. And Goku goes Super Saiyan 3. I feel like that's too iconic of a moment for them to not do. If they don't do that, a lot of people were saying that there's going to be some sort of an exchange mechanic, although that being the case for an LR seems a little bit odd, so they have to really, go ham on that exchange mechanic. And they would have something where the whole Vegeta stalling for time for Goku and Goku jumps back in or vice versa, they might do something like that. But I feel like that has to be something that they do. Now, the other reason why I feel like this is more likely a thing is just because the whole mechanic that they're leaning into is the partner super, and they are going to be starting that with the free-to-play Int Goku and the AGL Hercule. So this is the AGL Hercule. Actually, I don't know if it necessarily requires the AGL Hercule, but in the Dokkan Now live stream, I can't show you by the way because they'll claim it. This unit, when he gets his TUR, is going to have some sort of a contingency where if he's not linked up, but if he's fighting adjacent to Hercule, his animation and his overall attack kit will change as opposed to him just being a normal unit by himself. And in his TUR form, he's going to be a Super Saiyan 3, which, by the way, it will be farmable, which will be very useful for Super Saiyan 3s. In fact, are there any Super Saiyan 3s that I need to farm out? Let me check. Super Saiyan 3... Super Saiyan 3 Goku? No, this guy's Angel. Oh, no, this guy's... Okay. Well, if you've never worked on this guy, well, now you can. When he... when that Int Goku arrives, you can farm out your Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the LR. No, you can't. Not the LR. The AGL one, the STR one, and that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I can boost up this guy, the 30th anniversary. Anyway, so... the Int free-to-play Super Saiyan 3 Goku will have a mechanic hold the whole partner super thing. I did a video with Hydros kind of explaining it, so go check that out in the channel. Where if Hercule is next to Goku, he will change his attack. So if they were to do something like that, it's again leaning on the whole final few episodes of the Majin Buu saga. So I feel like they're going to really embrace that and go crazy with the LR. And also, another Super Saiyan 3 Goku LR I don't think is the worst thing in the world. We've had some repeats in the past, but I don't think a Super Saiyan 3 Goku LR is actually that bad. And I'm not much of a Goku fan. I'm really not. But there are no other Super Saiyan 3 units except for the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the movie, Tapion movie. So having another one actually would not be so bad. Maybe he wouldn't necessarily be Super Saiyan 3. He would be Super Saiyan or regular, doing the rock, paper, scissors with Vegeta. I don't know. But that's my prediction for the LR. Now, aside from that, there's a couple other things that I want to discuss. Number one is the easy area. So a lot of people were saying that the Majin Buu Saga, STR, Spirit Bomb Goku, and the Int, let's see. Yeah, the Int, I don't know what he's doing here. Just some regular attack Vegeta. These two will probably be getting their EZAs. A lot of people have suspected this because, just look at their builds. They're terrible. So if this does happen, this is probably going to be in an easy area. Because if you take a look at the 300 million download celebration, they had a similar situation happen. This is the 350. 300 million downloads for part 1. They had the story event that was going to be going into maintenance for a little while. So September 11th, Wednesday, preparation for the new stages. They had to shut down this story event. And then in part 2, by the way, man, I really thought that we were going to have this, the whole tile breaking thing for the 350. Because on Global, or in on the 350 million, I remember that whole picture that was circulating, that Majin Buu egg. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but basically what I thought that they were going to do was they were going to have that whole Yamu Spopovich key injection device thing, where we would basically compete with JP and see who could generate more ki in whatever metric that they decided to do. Stamina, Zenny, whatever it is. And then the winning side would get another unit. I kind of thought they were going to do that, and that's why I thought that that's what that picture was for. But they didn't do it. I'm a little bummed out by that. But anyway, part 2. So after they announced that the stages were going to be adjusted in part 2, they did that. They added them. And then they also added the easy area. Where the heck did it go? Easy area for the Android Cell Saga. This was after the story event, led people to believe that, we're going to be getting more Android Cell Saga stuff. They gave us some easy area stuff for the free-to-play Goku and the free-to-play Vegeta. So they're going to do the same exact thing. Oh, you know what? Actually... So I don't know if they said this in the Dokkan Now live stream, but probably the Goku and the Hercule will get easy A's as well. So not only will they get TURs, but they'll also get easy. I think that's what that's going to be like. So they may not necessarily give us an easy area for the STR Goku and the Int Vegeta, the ones that I was basically going to be alluding to right now. They'll probably just give an easy A for that. Because we have been overdue for an easy A for a little while. A lot of people on Global have been a little disappointed at the fact that Kale and Caulifla never got an easy A. During the previous celebration, when the whole Kefla campaign happened, we got no easy A's for that. And so, yeah, if they were to give us an easy A, maybe they would do a dual easy A for the STR Goku and the Int Vegeta. That would actually seem very likely. So we will have one easy area for the free-to-play units, these guys. We will have another easy A for the Int Vegeta and the STR Goku. And I think that's going to be it for the easy A's. And then people will just go back to wondering where the heck the Kale and Caulifla easy A's are. And aside from that, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to say if the 14th is going to be when we get part 2, we will probably start to get information about the campaign news and all of that in a couple of days. It is currently the 7th, so we'll probably find out in a couple of days when that is going to be coming. But that is pretty much my jumbled up, stutter, crazy ramble video. I didn't really want to make another SBR video right away. I wanted to talk about this because, people are dying for more stuff. People are yearning for more content. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I cannot stand link leveling. I can't. Let me show you a little progress update on my link levels, okay? This is all that I've done for link levels. This is it. 2. I've maxed out 2 links. Or 2 units. That's it. I have still been working on the same exact team this entire time. I've slowly, added new units in here, but look at this. Like, I have been sitting at this look right here for an eternity. 2 level 9s that can't go up to level 10. The UI, I think, has like 3 that has to level up. Yeah, 4, 5. He has a level 8? Are you serious? He's got a level 8 in there. Burger King is crazy. He's almost, he's missing 1. GoBros was actually my fastest unit to get to this point, and now he's just stopped. I can't stand this. I can't stand doing this. So, I mean, I got plenty of stuff to do, but man, it would sure be nice to do something else. If anything, guys, I don't know if you guys have done this, but make sure to farm out the rest of the Fearsome Majin story event. So I've been doing this sparingly once in a while in between link level grinds. There's still plenty of currency to spend with this, what is this, waffle? Chocolate thing? Because in the shop, after you buy your units, which by the way, I bought 15 of, which is why it's taking so long for me to finish all this stuff. I bought 14 copies of the Goten, 14 copies of the Goku, 14 copies of the Gohan. That's 42. And then there was I think there was 4, I believe there were 4 Elder Kais that you could buy. I've bought 3 of them. I believe the first 2 were 20, they each cost 20, so 40. And then these cost 15. So just simply for buying 4 Elder Kais, you're paying 70 chocolates. 70 plus 42, that's 112. So I have not farmed enough to even buy this final copy of the Elder Kai, but I would like to do that. And who knows, maybe they'll add more to that too, because that is that a new story event for JP as well? I don't know. So if you get bored of your link levels, which I certainly am, switch over to that and do that for a little bit. Once you realize how terrible the drop rate is for this chocolate thing, you'll probably go back to the link level farming and try to find some satisfaction in getting a link level up. It doesn't happen for me, but I'm just in awe of people like Goresh and Nolar and all these guys who are just able to get this done so fast. I can't stand it. Anyway, that's it. I'm done with the video. Ramble's over. You probably already knew most of this, but I wanted to throw my 2 cents out there as to what's coming up for part 2. I would like for it to be soon because I am sad looking at these stones here. Oh yeah, I don't know if we're going to be getting sales. I hope we do because I got 43 stones and it hurts. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments your predictions, your speculations, your theories as to what's coming up in part 2. Who's the new LR? What easy A's are we getting? You know what? That STR Fat Boo is another prediction for mine. STR Fat Boo will be getting easy A too. All right, just calling it. So just let me know all your predictions, speculations, whatever in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Hang in there, y'all. We will have part 2 very, 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 very